farmers have lots of questions this time of year, and what to do with their hay is one of them. Baleage and haylage are often used interchangeably, but there are differences, and one may be better for your operation than the other. Market Journal's Maddie McIntosh has more on this story.
When it comes to harvesting forages, there are two ways producers can do it, either in baleage or haylage. Nebraska Extension educator Brad Schick explains what exactly these two options are and how they differ from each other.
Right, so they both start out as producing high quality forage. They are usually mowed with a swather. Baleage then is baled with a baler. A haylage, however, is then chopped through a silage chopper, a forage chopper, and it's either packed into a bunker, a silo, or on the ground, driven over and packed that way. One of the differences, again, between the baleage and haylage is the particle size. So in a baleage, we have the full stem still, just like a dry hay, whereas that haylage, it's chopped, so it's very fine particles. They interweave better. There's less oxygen, which means a haylage is going to ensile a little faster. It has more available nutrients or sugars, moisture content. It's going to have a little bit lower pH than a baleage would.
Brad says there are variables during harvest that can make one option better than the other.
So they each other challenges. Baleage probably does not store as well as haylage, but again, that's a management dependent, and making sure you get things packed tight with a haylage will determine that, and also making sure that if there's any holes in your plastic with a baleage, that really determines the quality of it, because spoilage, rodents may eat through the plastic. That's something that you really have to keep an eye on.
When it comes to equipment, different machines and attachments are needed to complete each task. However, if a producer is looking to start fresh, there is one method that costs less than the other.
So with a baleage, you don't have to have a feed wagon or anything like that. You can use a hay buster, hay processor, or you can roll it out, or you can just feed it in a bale feeder as well. With a haylage, you're going to have some sort of feed wagon or something of the sort, like you would with any typical corn silage.
Brad also says it's not too late to decide which method to use.
So this year, if you have an alfalfa or something like that, you probably still have 2 cuttings left if you're on a 4 cutting rotation. So there would be an opportunity to still do that. Make no mistake about it, it's a management technique. It's going to take some fine tuning, tweaking when you do that, but that would be an easy way to add some high quality forage to an operation.
Reporting for Market Journal, I'm Maddie McIntosh.
Brad also says baleage is probably the cheaper option for those that don't have the equipment. In that case, he says you can just buy some plastic and rent a wrapper. We've also got more information about this on the Market Journal website.